I'm here. It's gonna take me a minute. I'm currently freezing. I've been playing a little too long in the darkness and cold tonight. And just came in. I am fucking frozen. So, anyway, um, yeah, it's been one of those nights. I don't know what I was thinking throughout the night. Uh, mm, and I mean that in so many ways. I always eat nice, and then the guy looked over and really little Lord. Anyway, teenagers. So anyway, I was looking over a little left mess I could clean up apparently. Just now noticed it. Um, anyway, got done with dinner. Was eating nice. Had some chit chats with others locally. Decided to eat fucking ice cream, though I was more than full. Seemed like a good idea. But my favorite time to eat ice cream is when it's freezing. Don't ask. I have no idea what the fuck that is. But I had a new one I hadn't tried before. There's a brand. This one's called, I think, Thick as Thieves Pecan Pie. Oh, it was amazing. So rich, though. And then I decided to get my dumb ass out in the dark and the cold. For quite a bit. So, anyway, there be monsters. So anyway, um, all kinds of shit's a little funky. What's new though? Anyway, man, telling you, telling you, I just, bro. Uh, no, it's just got a strange smell on it. Some days left out a minute ago and back in. Some shit all up in the fucking woods, man. Definitely when I got them bear Odie. I don't know what the fuck it was. So fuck it. Stay on your side, I'll stay on mine. I'm out. Anyway, so either way, yeah. Earlier yesterday evenings last night, I was watching the little storm short I posted with the title of What a Ride Though. Boy wouldn't it be. You know, when I was younger, very much thought about storm chasing, but I was told it's about like starving artist in regards to actually making an income. So, but anyway, um, yeah, looks like fun. Sometimes that one in particular, man, the driving skills. Plus that, like, I just went straight. How do you drive in a Some motherfucker did though. Somehow managed to navigate that shit. I don't know. Straight video game shit. This is some driving skills somehow in the middle of a fucking tornado. Whatever, man. Keep it on the ground. That's all that matters. So, and it was on loop. It just kept playing, you know. And it got me to thinking about, I don't know, zoned out somewhere else. Got me thinking about something quite a while before summer vanished. Um, then a thing in that, because it was unrelated to summer, um, but something in that. And I wish I could explain more than that, but woo woos and fucking weirdos and I ain't even. So, but there was something in that that triggered something else, and then there came the puzzles and the fire burning, right? And so I've been sort of latched onto it all night. Also, throughout my chit chats, afterwards, I sort of surprised that others didn't know about things. I thought they were pretty common knowledge. I thought, but so I was wondering down that avenue. And I know that's vague as hell, right? But like, I have to be in regards to that because it's something I guarantee that feds and Ellie and others know. I don't recall having any real conversations about with them or anything. But it's something they would know. But, because it's such a big known thing, and it's something they would naturally check out anyway. But um, I have to be careful in regards to what I say about that, just because other things and stuff that could get obviously this place to hunt down anyone, anything, make shit things that aren't things, and destroy lives and fuck with people and community members and the best of it. And I just ain't having that shit, so fuck them. And so there will always be things like that. The common sense, even without a guidebook, say you should not say out in public or to these fucking tragedy pimps and assholes and wannabe detectives across the world. You shouldn't. And when you know after this many years what they do with anything, and the innocent lives and community members and good people that destroy, annihilate, insert in their lives, yeah, you know, just ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna, you know, trying my best here not to. You know, be a pathway for them to do that to any others, unlike the rest who get it done to others in and around the community and otherwise on purpose, and people targeted on purpose and shit. For funsies and games and setup shit. So, anyway, we just built different like that, you know? And also, it's Occam's razor, man. And, most likely to be using things like that. Weavers, monsters, masquers. There's certain shit they don't need to have fucking teams built and tacking and targeting. Oh, trying to create more reasonable to anything else, man. I'm good. Alright. So, that's why. Though from the beginning, when I say things like that, they try to make it look 1,004% sus on my part. Like, whatever, dudes. Um, but, just lead me down that another avenue of thought because of something else in it. And because of certain things that have been going on around here with these fuckstick stuff and the real life shit they're pulling right now. It's about asking the right questions, right? Yes, the right questions. Takes the right question. Maybe to unlock the right thing. Sometimes it takes you, I don't know, far too long to come to like, wait a minute, basic bitch type thoughts, you know. Every now and then you have these things that happen and you're like, wait, hold up, you know. There are things you might think a million times, but only briefly, and you know, you puzzle over them for a second, but then they're not the big things you turn, or you know, and maybe it falls into forest and trees type of area, you know. You get lost in so many puzzles and pieces, and some things you don't know if they mean a damn or not. How now do you know if they don't mean a damn or not? Until you ask the damn questions, or you ask the right question, or you think of the right thing. You know, you watch this place get stuck on shit for years. And you just roll your eyes at it for the most part, right? This whole Fred said shit. You know, for those of us who know the fuck stick and laugh around each other for decades or most of our lives and shit like that. It is, I know it's the world becoming aware of Fred, but shit, look at my first message. It's like that dude is gonna fuck with you, bro. It's the truth. Hmm. Something I'm seeing though, by the way. Anyway. Did anybody notice whose car was at Fred's on Ziggy and his first meeting before Ziggy even got there with her buddy in tow and little Ziggy? Man, it's the same one that Evercall made here. Looked a whole lot and almost identical to the one Monster and driving, but cops and all those take notice would show right up here from scanner or whatever call here. And they were also playing fuck stick games where it looks so much like Monster's car. I'm trying to make me think it was all Monster coming back. And it wasn't all time, it was them. Weird, eh? But that they were there before even Ziggy. You'd think talking to Fred that day. Weird, eh? Anyway. So anyway. But now I've only ever talked to you, Ziggy. I didn't talk to him, Jill, and him either, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, but see the world latch onto the whole hashtag Fred said shit, right? Oh, this place is magnified as bullshit for sure, but he's always been pretty goddamn outrageously stupid shit. He follows the same behaviors and patterns, especially around crimes and stirrings and shit in and around the community. Sort of known for it. Anyway. And being a goddamn liar. Just chaos monkey. He is what he is. The rest of us here has been like, well, I guess the world's finally getting it, maybe, but you know, yawn, shocker, Fred said. Hey, yeah, he's a fucking liar, bro. He always has been, he always will be. Depends on if it's the tweaker lying to you, the schizophrenic lying to you, or just Fred the Fox. Yeah, and what the motives were. Just depends from day to day. Now, still concentrating on the wrong thing, though. Who gives a fuck about Fred said? I really don't. Yeah, there's always little things that are right. Tones, behaviors, patterns are known by those who know the son of a bitch up close and personal, though. That help pull out those pebbles, things that are legit out of the Fred said bullshit. That's something most of the public cannot do. Um, it's not it either, though. Look, I know goddamn good and well. Monster was not on that road on the 15th. Okay. Tired of hearing that shit. Sick of it. And there are many questions around the fuck shit. My little Fred said there, but it's more of a why in the fuck is he trying so hard? Mm. Other than that, I really don't give a shit. It's like this place, right? Fucking YouTube tragedy pimp shitholeville. carrying on with always lying about the car hauling and when and where and if he did or he didn't, or Laura says he did but they didn't. But wait, no, they took just a truckload of bullshit metal off because they couldn't do the car's timing. Then the price list, then this, but Laura's with me, she wasn't, yeah, whatever, right? Blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth. The purposeful chaos. Charlton Heston, Meth Monkey from the back of the holler goes. um, thing about it is, it's not whether he's lying or not, you know. No, they're like, "Oh, look at this. He said this about Holland, but wait, no, he didn't," you know. Here's one example, two example, three example, 45 examples of him telling different stories about car hauling or not. I think we all know he's lying. About when, where, what, why. For sure it's... Can't really deny that at this point. Thing is, the 14th. Alright, the 14th. Monster did indeed go into the Hollow. Because of Dobbs. And to alert family. Because we're unaware that family had already come into contact with Dobbs. Monster did pass Fred. Monster did have words with Fred on the 14th. Which could explain why Fred's that pissed. And wants that shit back month, you know, Andrew's on the road on the 15th, so he wasn't. Just like he tried to get the world to target another neighbor's daughter because he's pissed off at them, because they're pissed off at his fucking meth making trash on their shit and everything else. He's fucking salty, so he's gonna try to use this round to target their fucking daughter in a vehicle and get people targeting that very nice gentleman and his family and use it to do that. Because he's pissed at it. Knowing he's super salty because the monster sort of had the words to for on the 14th. But, you know, I remember Monster mentioning it to me in passing, wasn't a big deal. It was just Fred had said a word to him and Monster had snipped back. Because of the particular fucking mood he was in that day after coming in contact with Dobbs. Now, the thing is, at a certain point, they did have to pass each other. That was on the 14th. And that doesn't really matter either. It's not the question. It's not. The question is, why is he hauling off cars? It's a pretty simple answer to that. But then you have to keep asking questions, right? And go down that train. You're hauling cars because you need the money. If you need the money that badly, it means you ain't got an extreme pocket full of dope or a supply, which means no sales. No this other, it means no dope to use. It means you're going through withdrawals. Oh, and that shit feels pretty bad, I hear. I hear. Never really felt much, I know people feel type of way about addicts and shit and whatever, but it's a disease. I ain't one of those. Okay. And, people just like my feelings on it, but most people here locally nobody know where I fall on it. And I hate a goddamn junkie about more than anything else in the fucking world. Uh, yeah, true story. I can't really fucking stand it. Uh, yeah. So, just not, very empathetic where it concerns their withdrawals or otherwise. But I've seen people having them. You know, I don't have to get on YouTube and look at what the signs are, tweakers or withdrawals. Duh. Live in a place like this shit every 2 seconds. You know? But I digress. You're hauling shit because you need money. Right? Which means you don't have a pocket full of dope. Means something ain't quite right. But that explains why I slow down in certain things leading up to certain shit. See what you have. And then when are you gonna go spend that on, right? Are you gonna go spend that on dope? And you're gonna stay up most of the day, even night, till the next day, sleepless, twack the fuck out of your gourd, fucked up, maker. Probably spin until you broke. Probably didn't mean to. Hell, I don't know. They never do they? And the next day you're on the hunt again. Maybe for scrap metal or whatever you can fucking find or shit, I don't know. Whatever. Either day you haul scrap on one, cars on another, you haul cars on one, or metal scrap wise next. Yeah, whichever way it goes. But why don't you have money? Why don't you have a pocket full of fucking dope? It's a good question to ask. Especially somebody like that. And it'll be different if it was just a day or two, but slow down through it. Anyways, maybe the notes many days, possibly, of not having what should be. And why on earth would that be? I think that's a good question to ask. Why? Hmm. It's weird. For reasons. So many right questions to maybe ask there. Maybe none of them make it damn. But They might. Mm. Thing is, you have something occurring that I heard Don mention one time online. At the time I called bullshit on it, but then in my real receipts, I come across a thing because I mistook the way he said it, is why I call bullshit. I thought he meant the curve. No. Mm-mm. No. And so when I come across my real receipts that brought to mind something, and my questions then around it were, well, who was pissed? I know Candace and I talked about it. Thing is, Don should have been worked, so either for him to know about it, he was either at home, which is possible because his patterns have changed leading up to so much. And or Candace had just told him about it. This happened a couple times. Really nice vehicles. Leading up just to, not long before summer vanished. And they were heading in to the hollow. But we're doing shit at the front of the hollow. And I knew damn good and well I hadn't done nobody. But Candace and Dawn took me over. But then these people continued on and into the hollow. But they didn't live in it, you see. Now I know they wouldn't have been pissed off and doing what they were doing at any of the other neighbors. Candace and Dawn seemed to take note of it. Even long after it hit Dawn at one point, and he mentions it only one time that I've ever heard over here. And it took forever to find that piece again. And then the matchup, times, dates, all that shit matters, do all things and send it to where it mattered most. Instead of 1-800 tragedy pimp pills, so there's that. But, because I knew there should still be evidence of that. And that was the thing, right? Anyway, point is, I would like to ask some of the right questions to others, but I can't. Right? And I don't think anybody else can either, honestly, at this point, and expect this thing. And then some of them are that might hold the other things. They're not built to pick up fine detail or behaviors or, shit, but could tell full out tweaking versus, at the very least. Thing is, their memories are shit. They're shit. Yeah, yeah, things were different. I'd ask a monster what he's seen behavior wise. Those two as yet to pass him. Was it full tilt tweak? I mean, Laura always shook worse than Fred, but was there none? Was it more with dry look? Did you even pay attention? Boy, that dude's memories for shit anyway. Plus his gameplay, if I forgot, I don't know. Throughout his whole fucking life. It's a thing. Yeah. Um, Jen, sorry, wouldn't remember anyway. It could matter. Maybe, I don't know, but thing is, that motherfucker is now viable, pliable, and leashed. It's a fucking liar, a temper, and a fucker upper right along with his team and group. And flip flop for cash and shit. Can't believe none of the goddamn says anything. You never could, but it's definitely gotten fucking worse. These motherfuckers have taught really bad tricks. Problem is, they're pretty obvious these days. He was far better at it years ago. And that's because he was near someone like me to where he had to, in order not to get caught with this fuck shit, he had to be very honed at, get by with. Now he's just with a doormat. Trashed a bunch of tragedy bitches. Being like, oh, how great thou art. You're so good. We buy your bullshit. And so he's lost his skills. Right? In lying at Liarsville. He's lost some of those. You know? It's because he doesn't have to deal with anyone calling him out for shit or catching him at shit or even really caring what he's fucking doing. So, that's why. And so it's easier to see shit's bullshit. Yeah, I've seen the levels that motherfuckers gone to in the last couple years, and they're extreme. And as long as this group's helping him, or yes, man, whatever, or teleprompting or written shit in the background with him and Horde read off and interview Fred on shit. You get up to all kinds of fuck shit. Pay him $15 question, damn sure answer the back. Papers, jail time, he don't care. Okay. He's 100,000% less than the links he go to. I just can't. Okay. So even if he said at this point, I ain't gonna believe it. He'd say whatever the fuck, especially now he's really pissed at Fred Teargas. Then again, that motherfucker wishing him luck. I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude? Okay. But obviously viable, pliable, and flip-floppable. I'll tell you that recent shit this year where he suddenly went to the dark side. I was like, oh, I don't know. I think Don's a broke dude. Totally changed his tone, even though I know that's still not me. But I'm like, bro, really ain't shit you won't do for cash, is it? So I just. When he's let everybody and their brother about Dream versus also their shit, I just miss me with it, you know? He'd make up shit just to get a book. I would really like to know what the hell those two look like, seem like in passing on the 14th. I know there were all kinds of things stopping and starting and coming and going on the 15th. I remember seeing Fred after helicopters, went out, monstrated off all directions and went across. I was where we were told to stay. It was down at driveway, search crews, other neighbors, witnesses, that type of thing, in places where we were told to stay, etc. But Fred passes by, fucking hits me, the car, y'all takes out people, right? All that shit. I'm like, bro, like, whoa, I mean, literally this far from, like, taking me out, man. I had to back up my toes to keep running motherfuckers over. It was like, you want me to move my car a bit? We had more room. He didn't even turn his head. He was straight death gripping 10 and 2, right? It's like, well, fuck him, you know? And that word to say, didn't even side eye. He was totally, not just making sure, like, he wasn't being all super careful with anything. He was just 10 and 2 on it, and his butt cheeks were real tight. And in the back of the trailer. Okay. Now, thinking about it is towpaths, man. No matter what kind of junk they're doing, I mean, certain levels of them, they mix and match. Right? But, so it depends. It also depends on what they can get hands on at the time. Much cheaper, you know, what's this, that, and the other. And then how they act on it. Thing is, it's gonna depend if when you're tweaked out or pilled out, how you're using and what you're using, how you behave on different ones, how long you've been up, how long you've been down. Psychiatric issues being triggered by things like that, you know. All those things come into play. But if you're hauling off cars on his days, I mean, you need money. Now, if you're tweaked out, you're gonna be showing one behavior. If it's heavy duty pills, you're gonna be showing another. It's gonna depend on how you take or do those substances, on what effects and what they show, and how much you use, and what you're able, you know. All these things come into play. Mm. And each one can get you into a level of fuck shit. Right? To varying degrees. You know, just straight out math user. Nah, it's going to depend on whether it's the real shit or that bathtub shit or whatever else that shit is. Because, good lord, I don't know, they got 643 versions of whatever the fuck these days. But shake and bake versus, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, some asshole somewhere put in your shit, and that type of shit. Yeah, well, too bad you didn't go out and break her fucking legs for Linda. Shove them straight up her ass. Probably might keep her from doing that again. Anyway. I mean, obviously, try the police first, but well, if that don't work, there's always the break their legs, shove them up their ass method of things. So anyway, as long as you're within bounds and in the right state with the right laws. Anyway, so I um, you got the tweakers. And depending on what the fuck they're using in a variety. They can get up to some fuck shit. They can be in wild out ones, you know, that they're like, I see fucking UFOs and fucking QAnon catch up or whatever the fuck, you know. Look, there's fucking drones up your asshole, Carl types, you know what I mean? Those. God damn it, there's feds in my muffler. And then they take off the whole exhaust system. Those type of triggers, yeah, it depends. And then there's those who turn violent. Those who they're just all over the fucking place. Those who on it clearly are all over the roadways or, you know, worse than fucking drunk drivers or, you know, it's whatever, right? There are those, especially on meth, cokes, they become extremely sexual too. That type of shit. Stimulants. It's known about quite a few of them. I mean, it's used for weird shit like that. It's, yeah. But, you know, um, it's basically a question of how high or how not high we're motherfuckers on the 14th to 15th. I think that question matters. And one way or the other, you're either tweaked the fuck out and fucked up, doped up to some degree, coming in and out, and driving, or desperate to get stuff to get money with to get high, and going through withdrawals, which desperate people do desperate shit, or they're acting or thinking erratically or can't think at all because they're so lost in withdrawal symptoms, and whatever. Maybe in god awful fucking hurries or something, I don't know. Try to get places. I think the little questions there matter, you know. Instead of, well, hashtag Fred said 45 different versions of hauled off. No, didn't. That means you haul off again? 1, 2, 7, 8, 53. It don't matter. Although that matters on the amount of cash one had in their pocket. Or was it just scrap metal in the back of the truck at first? Then, one bike, two bike, different stops, different this here for bikes. Does it really matter? Hashtag Fred said he was simultaneously somehow everywhere inside of Ben Hill, witnessing everything, but also not inside of Ben Hill. And let's not forget, he was in Lauren Brown Lone Star too, passing Candace and Grandis after around 3:20. So and let's not forget he went to Priceless too to get groceries, of course. But wait, he couldn't get the groceries. But wait, fuck the Fred said aspect. Ask the right questions. How high or not high were you on both of those fucking days? Why didn't you have to open your fucking pocket? Why had certain things changed? But, I don't know, there's certain things I'll leave there because, I don't know. There's weird shit. Things I and others sort of took as warnings. In the first few hours, maybe the first few days. I'm not sure where it lands yet. Even still, even after years of thinking about it. But, because it can go several ways around that. But knowing, much like the dog thing, people ain't quite right. You just feel like you're getting some hints in mornings, you know? But maybe those are always for reasons, who knows? Some reason, surely. Whatever, though. But then who's fucking mad at apparently one of y'all, but then continuing in the fucking hollow? Yeah, maybe it's got something to do with changes, things. More cash is needed at all. Maybe why certain motherfuckers first ones to ever mention debts. No. And I don't necessarily say it goes in that lineup, because I don't know, but you ask the right questions, maybe you get the answers on which way to go. Some idea. Then still, yeah, could all be entirely separate, no matter what the truth and true answers are to any of that, where it winds down to a tip and truth stamp there, you know? Could be an entirely separate thing from everything else. But junkies and vegan variety are always some weird little critters. And they're always desperate, right? Even if they're high, they know the low will come. So they're always fixated on the next and the next and the next, and they live 24/7 thinking about nothing but, really. Running amok to get, you know, thinking about the next or the run. I mean, it's all they eat, shit, and breathe, you know. And then when they're about, oh boy, you know, it gets real bad. I also kind of want, I mean, everybody in the fucking area, though, like, everybody stops the same places, so people saying they are all visiting a certain place in the same day. It, to the world, it might look a certain way. Like, oh god, everybody was there today, but it's normal because, well, everybody in the area goes there. You know what I mean? It's close. Like priceless, right? Thing is, yeah, I don't know, but right. I have questions somewhat around certain things. I mean, there are certain places, certain shit, certain people get up to certain shit. Like swaps, or leaving shit behind, or taped under certain things, and shit like that. For others coming and going from like bathrooms or whatever, shit, in places. You know. And that's the thing. There's all kinds of things, but um, it's asking the right questions. And figuring out if it's all, does it make a shit or does it not make a shit? Does it play into? Does it not? Then when you factor in all the other things one at a time, if you get the answer to one thing and get it down to a fine point, stamp it, and then you can do that other things you've got that you know are down to the end, and you can put, and move things in and out. You know, figure out if they matter and how they could factor in. How it could just like no, go ahead and do it with that. This is the truth. This one thing, but there's no way it would have bearing on this, that, and the other. You know, or doesn't apply. You know, it only applies in other realms. Something else entirely. It's unrelated. You know. One thing at a time. One question at a time. But either way, I think those are still good questions to ask. Thing is, there ain't a motherfucker one you're gonna probably get a real honest or truthful answer. All the rest are paid for, leashed, collared, trained. They done fucked around, got themselves wrapped up. Proof they'll lie to any agency on earth to save their own asses and what they've gotten up to with these motherfucking tragedy pimps. And how far they went lying to, everybody. So, even to, really, now, I just, fuck them all, man. Fuck 'em. The only way you're ever gonna see it, I mean, they might bring it out for fucking content or something, or somebody else to have it written for somebody to make money, play y'all like Flip Book, just, no matter, and it's not ever, okay, couldn't take another fucking word, so. It's just how it is. Which is real goddamn unfortunate. The good news is, though, we do have others besides Monster Mash there to ask and acquire that knowledge from, because there are others that seen Dumbass and Dumbarella that day, and the day prior, that will be honest about what state and shapes they were. See how that's where it works. But I would like to spend it up close and personal, like, then again, I mean, just to make sure nobody else is fucking around. I may try to figure it out. 2 or 3 sources to compare. That way I know a man told the truth. I think it matters. Ask the right questions. To go with all the evidence, see if it moves and shakes with anything else. I was thinking the other day in one of their latest attempted setups of Little Women. This particular vehicle was involved in it. It's like, bro, this is one big black SUV, like, straight whatever, right? Kind of reminded me of that shit that set Dawn off so well, but we're hearing questions to all of us very early. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. It was like now, now there's this giant, big, black, shiny, blacked out SUV here, and it's heading towards fucking the creek at 3,004 miles. What the fuck? After it's clear with all those trying to fuck with us tonight and trying to set us up. Okay, this doesn't seem strange. But also knowing that that particular vehicle is around certain junkies and shit. Certain locals, tragedy pimps sent to fuck with us that night. Like, all their cars together, I'm just watching them, I'm like, what the fuck is this out of place SUV? Who the fuck? Yeah. It's like, okay, you fit in real well. But that they were hanging out with certain ones that definitely am Knoxville types. It just had me thinking about that shit with Don. His first come out with the super exuberant use of the N word towards Josh after laughter about that black SUV over here in this room had happened. And about his crack ferry visiting and shit like that, you know? Thought that a little bizarre lately. Anyway, but ain't the weirdest vehicle thing lately either. Not by a long shot. There's definitely a larger black one. Recently, clearly being pretty obvious about trying to hide tags. Everybody being, you know, it's clearly related to this fuck shit right now going on. That man almost looks like the right line. It could be blue or something. I don't know. It just sort of reminded me of what Candace said on the Dr. Phil thing. And because you could see just blue, I guess, in the right light. But knowing those are related, well, I mean, like, related in buddy type ways to Fred Stick and cohorts and the shit going on here on the ground recently. And dope shit, clearly. And videos or something else. But anyway. They're clearly trying to hide the tag. No one will be able to see it. That's okay. I did anyway. Got it. But reminds me what Candace said about our grandest seeing something. Mm. Thing is, the problem with all of this recently is not just that a bunch of these players get up to fuck shit around us. Oh, I mean, extreme fuck shit recently. And that the world is still, as of yet, unaware of. They're all Fred Orient, um, other locals over here playing Tragedy Pimps Orient. A whole bunch of motherfuckers then lining up and linking up with Ryan. Yeah, the Ryan phones. Fucking nothing but I'd be a tragedy pimp piece of shit con and Jenny and him and Prayer Garden in their goddamn games with other locals and shit. But Fred for sure while he was on the ground. Yeah. It's amazing what I got on it. And some of the simplest to get, really, considering how stupid. See, that's what you get when you use goddamn tweakers. Well, they tweak. And they're dumb. Maybe stop using old tweakers, too. That'd be helpful. Community-wide known pieces of shit for decades. Maybe don't do that. Or them youngins or semi-youngins from all the wrong places on the opposite side. I'm just saying. Whatever. One day. And it's certain little players are rearing their head right now. And Bodwell. That's the problem with it all, right? These fucking tragedy pimps. Embedded in fucking with it all. Even Fred's dumbass. And that's the damnedest thing of all. I guess places always out to build false suspects, or at least one in each case, to discredit, do whatever to destroy. Right? Because the more cases they destroy, the longer they make money, and the investment teams in them are, happy, and blah, 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 right? Same song it is. But at a certain level, you have to know that. And to keep that in mind. And I'd hate for them to even go about building Fred into something. We're trying to. And boy, I don't know. Considering that's where certain places have sort of thrown shit at since minute one. Other than Dudley. Shit. You write the story till you get there, the big bad hillbilly junkie, right? Alright? Y'all remember those speeches that PG wrote for Don, and that's what he was saying in the real media? Pretty quick. Y'all remember those? Yeah. Yeah. Paired in the language of them pretty quickly, and so speech writers. Um, those that got pretty pissed, he wouldn't even say what they wanted him to the fucking behavior panel guys. And Tim's like, fuck you, you're out. Remember that? I don't know what you do. So I'd hate for even Fred to look to the world leagues, you know, whatever, to help them do that, even if all you're really doing is asking the real questions, you know. Especially some asshole who for years has lied his ass off on everybody else and played chaos games. Was definitely contacted prior to Ziggy. Uh, after a certain faces like JLR, MGL, and Bullhorn had damn sure been in and around, and others and other locals known to Fred and them who are YouTubers and otherwise. Yep, in real life, apparently. We're already in years of, I mean, within, I'm just so fucking bizarre, the whole thing. Oh, MGM, JLR, crew. But then those here who are already on the ground, even in certain videos shown that are long-term players and all this shit, their cars being the ones cops were seeing here. If I recall, I definitely rap around Monster too. Just, I don't know, man. All part of the team. Strange shit. Not really, though. Not after you sort of figure out they apparently existed around here. How many people in the world fucking find this place? The fuck kind of keywords do you have to put the hell into Google? I mean, I heard they're gonna find fucking tragedy pants. What the fuck? No. Whatever. But then again, when you got each other and like apparently introducing, you know, just, you're already aware of certain locals. Apparently, they're fucking true crime podcasters or fucking locals. Like apparently, already been here and embedded around AB and McDonough only for quite a long time before. Through Boswell's and others. And here they come. Heads up, pretending to be new to it, whatever, you know? Bullshit. In certain instances. I just. But some of those known to some of these fucking characters around somewhere. It's fucking mind blowing, really. Speaking of y'all, I heard around the blocks MGL is trying a fucking marathon or fundraiser or some shit, bro. Are you kidding me? Ain't she innovating. I don't care how many subs she's got, whether it's enough to run one of those things or not. That bitch is innovating. How the hell's that gonna be possible? And then you're telling me that the people involved in it are the same ones that fucked with her with St. Jude shit, summer shit, fake check meant to fuck with and do shit around and enact the court, all the things that happen with Summer's reward fund. That come out right and said that the reason that they didn't fuck with MGL no more is because MGL told them outright that she didn't give a flying fuck about Summer. She just cared about the money. Much like I call her saying, which is what I call her drain the well dry. You know? Now everybody's gonna play Kumbaya. Till none of that shit happened. And they're all gonna do a marathon or fundraiser again. I'm just mind blown. Alright. Total fucking reset, huh? Yeah, I forgot yet. Alright. Y'all do you. Yeah, you can just go donate to the actual source. You gotta do it through YouTube or tragedy events or anything, right? You just go straight to the Red Cross or wherever else. Just saying. And also, it keeps certain people from using that as like tax. Y'all know, like when you go through like Walmart and they ask you to donate, like say $1 or $2 for something. You know, they as a company get to write that off as tax right off of here. Whereas if you just went and donated it straight to the fucking Red Cross, it goes straight to the Red Cross. But Walmart gets to use that shit and other places like that as a tax write-off, and it filters through them first. What kind of fuck shit is that? And I think that applies for those, like, I think somebody told me, I know a bunch of others around here do that. They see every month part of their shit's going to, you know, XYZ cause or something like that. You know, basically it's them paying their taxes with the other and using the other's write-offs, right? And they're the ones doing it. Look, I gotta stop this shit. Just fuck a tragedy event, go ride a horse straight to the Red Cross or wherever. You feel me? Alright. So anyway, especially those that have been involved in like 400 of these damn things. Y'all got short-term memory loss or what? Knock it off. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. I did finally finish watching that news piece posted. I can't even believe that one. In the other case was like, but poor Bullhorn. She's asking all the hard questions. Like, bro, you're starting to sound like. Well, not even Dawn. Dawn just denies he ever played with him because they lost him his job. Um, while they were playing together. Um, But in regular media, he swears to the bad guy. And whatnot. Depends on what day, really. But, like, this motherfucker over here in the other one, though, he's really, like, stumping hard for these tragedy events. He's like bullhorn does in all the hard questions. I'm like, are you insane? How so? Please explain, sir. By writing down like ex-wife's block? Do you understand what a tragedy pimp is? Yes, sir. And what they're actually doing to your son's case, sir. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But it's so absurd to me for anyone on this earth to say stupid shit. Like bullhorns asking all the hard questions. Of whom? Bro, you know the real TBI and FBI in all y'all's faces, right? And bullhorns don't hold candles to that. That they hold megaphones while playing baby crying sounds and weird shit like that, and trying to enact physical violence and set up some drama and being the provocateurs on the ground, the faces of, and all that. And then the little ones like this taking it, and the attention being brought here, even bad attention like her in court, and being most next will not stop her, the rest of the group. Now it might if law enforcement down there starts ferreting out those that are still going to be on the ground for bullhorn. And I really do think Chris and Katie need to be aware of those. Because bullhorn, MGL, and JLR and those types, Mallory's, the Dollies, they'll pull out after the big boy bullshit face events, all that crap. And then what they leave behind are the little ones, and then eyes. It brings us here to this realm. The money flow begins, is what they're for. And then they have the little locals, just like here, being the ones to actually stalk, insert, get near and around the families and others and witnesses in LE 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and feeding it back to this group and then to them. I mean, they're basically in and out, right? That's what they do. They cause a scene, it gets views, brings people here, spreads them out, gets the money going, the mind fuck, case tampering, and they have little assholes on the ground that are local to everything coming and going and being the ones to actually stalk and do the bad shit 24/7, 5,000 days a year, seemingly. It's endless. Feels like it is. So I wish the cops down there would round all those fucks up off the ground, now they're cold sacks, and arrest them. Put orders on them too. Set them right down beside Bullhorn and the provocateur crew, because they're really the ones that do the most shit. No protection and shit like that. They ain't gonna stop Bullhorn them. They don't even have plans but to come and go once or twice here and there. It's the ones on the ground and these here that get up to the most. Still, I just can't fathom a world in which anyone would be like, yay, Bullhorn! Bro, can I take your temperature, please? I've seen Dawn and them play footsies with some shit, bro, but she's just going hard, or That's wild to me. At least Don pretends he ain't for the most part. Somewhat. But, yeah. It's all so fucking unfortunate. For all these cases and these kids and young women across Tennessee. Their cases. Their families, communities, law enforcement. From Summers to Sebastian's, Holland's, Layla's. So many others that they're trying to insert in right now. I'm like, shit. Is Trevor Lee gonna come back out of retirement to acquire and, all that s'more and feed it back to a certain asshole over there so we fit back out of this group? I don't know. Anyway. Hmm. Because definitely three of those. He's definitely responsible for getting this group made aware of and inserted around and acquiring. That's how they exist here, including Sebastian's and what's happening in that case. You can boil it right on down to old Trevor there. That dude. Strange little critter. He definitely was in a hurry to get on out of here. And then he had to come back for a bit. Then he coughed up 3 cases, and I guess he had full retirement. Try to make sure dirt didn't stain before he went to his lofty little goals of political or local journalism. Pretending he was all clean and shit. Not a fuck stick. Anyway. It just is, I guess. Shouldn't be. Maybe these are all signs of change. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? But I do wonder. So many other receipts hold things I've tried so very hard for years. The random shit last night that got me on this path anyway. It'll link back to certain shit that I really thought everybody was aware of until mentioned it was to others. And you're like, what? Guess not. Wait. But then wondering if that plays back into us certain things. We're done in certain places too. Rare. Very rare thing. In summers anyway. I don't know. You move everything backwards and forwards. Every which way. Because that was more of a train of what could. Somewhere been thinking if she had just wandered just a little bit too far off or something, what would have made her? Who could she have known? At least partially, that wouldn't have. Or what if I just. And you come to thoughts. What could be? Who some of those could be? What could have maybe been on her mind? But hey, if that's the case, and what points that could have led her towards or off towards? And you think of things that could have been thought by 5-year-olds. Or her in particular because of the day's events or anything. And because of a flash of something way before she vanished, that leads you to another thought, that leads you to another thought. You have one of those moments of, wait the hell a minute. Maybe this thing could be why she wandered off maybe a little bit too far. Maybe this thing could explain who might have been semi-known or known to her, or hell, maybe even still full stranger, but aware of her. If that's the case. Though I don't know if it is. No, let's see all possibilities. But I think it could create many things. Especially as all the days and years go by. You can't help but factor in people's behaviors and patterns and shit. Sense. Or forget who they all truly are. And I'll never do that. I don't care if you want to fancy shit up, gloss it over, make it look. What applies is the then and what all things are behind their masks. Tragedy, pimp, help build or not. It's the 15th that matters of 21. And who people have been throughout their lives, for the most part. Not who they are made to look like. This realm may forget easily. I do. I know who they are. And I won't. Monsters don't change. They never do. They never stop. I mean, they might hunt for a while, learn how to hide better, but they're always monsters. It's just how it is. Just how it is. Are you pirating? Y'all, my baby hurricane here keeps doubling in size on me. 2 days ago, I could still do one. Yesterday, not so much. He's catching up. The runt is wearing off and he is growing like a weed. Aren't you missed him? Baby. He's like, why'd you pick me up? Take as you're burning, little ball. It's too cute to resist. If I told you how much I love her, mister. Oh, did you tell them hi? Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Yeah, tell them hi. I don't know if you're ever hearing, but he is purring up a storm. Sweet little baby hurricane. Hello, Ernest. Good morning, CP. Look at those. Look at him. Just look at him. He was like, good morning, Hale. It's too early, Mom. It's Sunday. Let me sleep in. No, no. Anyway, you know, it's an ask the right questions thing. So I think I'll spend my day trying to figure out the answers. And then triplicate confirming them. From people I can trust and they weren't hashtag the fuck did you say? Type of team built motherfuckers motherfuckering on leashes, collars, paid and pimped. So thank God for the rest of the community. And those who give a shit. We're trying as hard as some of the rest of us are to just burn ourselves to fucking ash. Still yet figure out what happened June 15th to summer. We all very much know. And like most of you, these tragedy pimps and these fucking weirdo Fruit Loop local criminal ass junkie pieces of shit doing dirty work. Alright, well, some of them did though, that's a problem. And they ought to be sure. I just don't know. That's why they make me maybe sicker than the rest of these assholes most days. But I know that we're not gonna solve it either, But that maybe we could all help some way. Help hear each other, help the right person around the community hear the right thing. Holds the key. That helps law enforcement and feds solve it and bring her home to her community and brothers. Because it is always and will always be that I have faith in the feds and local surrounding law enforcement. And know that they will be the ones, but they've got to have the right person. The right key, maybe, still. And I and other locals know that. And you never know what little thing could matter. You never know. Y'all see this guy get back up here and he's now cuddled in, face down, and as tight as his face will go, like Garfield and lasagna, into my chest and curled in my hand like shrimp, purring away and going to sleep. He's not joking. He's not ready to wake up. He is not having it. This is too damn early according to baby hurricane ears. That Venom just blazing. I just love this guy. Mud pie? He is indeed. He is indeed. Little Key was telling me he's the most bull-rotten critter ever. He looks at her like, mm-mm. And then he tricks her into giving him 45th 11s or some treat he's already had, or he rubs them right to get all the extras. The fuck is that? I hope that's just on my side. Maybe it's birds flying. Are y'all seeing that shit? Yeah, wait, I think I know what it is. Oh, shit. Anyway, So, now, it's this way. The little says, he's very spoiled. Ernesto looks are like, They tricks her into 45th everything. It's like, damn, they put something in my ice cream earlier. It's like, shit, this is because I said pecan, right? And other people got mad and went, it's pecan. Somebody put a spell on it. I'm like, this is the fucking South. And that shit is pecan. Makes me happy. I love that his most time at 60 is up and it's like a freight train. Especially the last few days. Him and his brothers, they're just crash bandicooting. I love that it's Sunday and the cats are like, it is, right? It is Sunday. No, I'll say, yes, it is Sunday. And they're like, it's Sunday in the South, bitch. We're sleeping in. Today of all days. I think you're actually supposed to sleep in on Saturday. Go to church in the South at the crack ass dawn on Sunday. Over the years, they've now moved that shit up to like 11 for the start times for morning service. Like back in my day, bro, you'd be at like 7. Y'all lucky, 11 o'clock. Fucking noon shit. And now I've noticed they also have taken down like Wednesdays to like one service and Sunday to one. Dude, used to it was like 2 services each day, like on the Wednesdays and Sundays. For Baptists, anyway. I don't know what kind of weird modern shit they're doing these. There's like 11 or just kind of whenever. Yeah, we're just gonna do one time this week. I'm like, what? Anyway, I don't know what they're doing. Sounds weird. My friends up north and things, I always try to explain to them that churches down here are like how they have Walgreens and CVS's up there past a certain portion of the country, but worse. Like if you don't pass a church every 3 houses or 4 a city block, same thing. Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, what? I got little kitty sugars. Just little ones. What is this look I'm getting? He's like, this look is called you. Semi woke me up. I don't know, he likes the nose sugars too. He likes to go with the nose, sniff, and rub. He likes nose to nose. I don't know why. He does the thing. Every now and then, he gives little kisses. Every cat amazes me. And how comfortable I can get so suddenly. No, Ernest. You have to guard. The camera's got it, Ernest. And I know what that is. You don't know what it is. I do. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm off here. I've had it is it was just too cute. It makes the world better. Right. All kittens and babies. Yes. And so you broke the puzzle and fire cycle for the night, Ernest. Ernest does maybe when I enjoy it. Oh boy, never mind. Ernest is like, wait, do I hear the dulcet tones if you think you're gonna rest and relax with me and maybe watch a movie before the rest of the world starts running amok? And oh no, lady, it's on now. Now I'm gonna do the little demon thing across the hizzy. You're not gonna get any rest. Yep. Oh, he felt it. He felt that I was gonna rest, guys. All babies and toddlers are like, aren't they? Throw asleep in the car seat back until you get home and then you move them to the crib and they're like, hell no, we're up. We're up. You done did it now. I'm hit. What about? Now hear me out, Ernesto. I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you a new spring toy in a different color. Those are his favorite right now. I don't know why. He carries them around like a little dog with bone. And a little gravy. Your soup. Wait, is he back asleep again? Nope. I don't know how much might have bribed the kitten. Oh, yeah, it's on there. Yep. How would I make myself itch anyway? Yep, it's on. Damn. Yep, I do love that fella. Making your way downtown to the food boy. Now I just put that in there not long ago. Okay. He does still believe it is fresh, despite it not being visibly poured out in front of him. So we're good there. Cats be extra, man. Anyway. I guess my fuzzy toddler's up. There'll be no rest. There will only be kitty shenanigans. Climbing the walls. You'll be pulling Miley Cyrus. Oh, oh. And about the time he stops or whatnot, teenager will come climbing out of their teenage cave. I'm joking. Well, you know, it's life. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I did it to myself. The cat was sleeping peacefully, but he was so cute I'd pick him up. Can't really blame that on anyone but myself. I did it. So, here's that. And hell, I don't know. It's probably a good idea to keep spinning some of these puzzles and fires for a few more hours. Make sure I got some things written down. And some of those I need to talk to will be up and doing the church thing and stuff very soon, so I'll catch them early instead of later. Why not, you know? Maybe. Bank some of the fires, right? Hashtag they say. You know, the hell of all of it is, I think the feds, I think law enforcement, though the world takes statements made to reporters at certain points to mean one thing. I think, or maybe I just hope it means that they've always actually been very, very close. And that they know. They know. And they held it. And if you're one of us, you've actually heard them say who's guilty already. But you don't know that that's true. All things can be tools, perception, thoughts of people, all of their own. Things can change with time, evidence, proof, little things, keys. You don't know. And that's why you keep turning puzzles and fires. That's why you wait. But in the meantime, you do it all the same. You know you have to wait for alien feds, courts, arrests. You hold faith in them above all. But just in case, you burn. And you burn and you puzzle with all the others who actually give it in. Hoping somewhere out there is the key. If it's still needed. That's all you can do. In ways, I guess. Some days, that's all you feel like you can do. You know, even on the days when you're in the darkness, making sure to keep eyes on and other things, and other monsters, and freak shows, and tweakers, and fuck shit, tragedy being sent to insert in and fuck with your real life. A bunch of goddamn liars and weirdos and setter-uppers and tamperers and fucksticks. Freezing your ass off in the dark after being brilliant enough to eat fucking ice cream. Even in the darkness, fires and the puzzles burn. In the daytime, some days they stop a little, some days they don't. Half and half day split between tragedy, event, fires, puzzles, compiling all this shit nobody should ever have to. Trying to get stranger on it, and then other half split. Trying to find what matters most. I'm sorry. I let go. Here, I'll hold you the leg again. I've been made to hold the back leg so Ernesto can clean veins. I put the leg down and Ernesto reached over me. Where do you think you're going? Sorry, bro. So I guess I'm hop off here, guys. It's been my Sunday holding the little hurricane's leg. And being his little concierge and all the treats. And hoping he settles back down and gives in to cuddles and a little rest. Oh dear, I'll let go of the leg again. My bad, buddy. My bad. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. For a while, anyway. Keep asking the right questions. Behind all the forest and trees and obvious shit, like Fred said. No shit. Or whichever other asshole said something, Ask the right questions. Find those. I think that applies all the way through life. But man, sometimes it takes eons to figure out, wait a minute, probably like it. Not concentrating on the fucking obvious and missing the real questions that should be asked. Sometimes some things. Now those things could matter. More than all this dumb shit's obviously, blatantly on video and audio lied 46 different ways from Sunday about the same event. Question is why? Why is so hard in on something that even I've shown it? What the fuck has this Bender Run Monster world? Other than their history, family history, the words on the 14th, all the things like that, and tragedy pimps having Fred get up to what Fred's getting up to. Obviously, he was in contact with Minnie prior to Ziggy. And you can see, though, he's changed through all those years. And he immediately got that the game is he has to hammer down on and put out bullshit for them that they want put out. False or not, it's what pays, right? Does whatever creates chaos and destroys. But he still has benders of his own there, and I've watched him, much like Don, use this realm to try to target folks. But I've put out enough evidence that Monster was not and could not have possibly been on Mid Hill on June 15th, especially not that goddamn. And I think we all know better, like Bruce said. But, wouldn't put much in, Fred said. But there are always pebbles, and most of the time, a lot of those can only be ferreted out by locals or those who know his dumbass. And even then, it's still a toss-up after that. But, behind it all, there are questions that need to be asked. And those are not to be distracted from by obvious shit said. a million times. Like we all know, 6,000 stories about the same supposed thing. It's just the right questions maybe behind it. And especially, his infatuation with that one can. Couldn't keep a date for a damn. Being tested. Strange shit, but it's always, for years, even before Republic, been a little bothersome. Especially when you know there's only so many in and around that shit doing fuck shit. So, but initially you think it's for other reason and entirely just dope related. Yeah, nothing more than typical bullshit shit. Mm. Maybe one day there will be answers. Just gotta ask the right questions till you find them. Anyway, I'm off here. Swear I'm may go finish that little bit of thick as thieves pecan pie that I didn't quite manage to get all the way down. I have it for breakfast because I can. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. Right. Sort of. If you're those days where you miss like Saturday morning cartoons and giant ass bowls of cereal before your parents like you know, not quite shag but like the 80s carpet, that smelling air that was solely 80s centric or like leftover 70s 80s before we got to the 90s. You know what I mean? That type of shit, you know. Still hadn't. Ugh, I'll ever miss this shit. Sort of do sometimes. Speaking of cartoons, and I promised them offer. Little and I were watching a SpongeBob we hadn't watched. It was one of the movies. Y'all, what the hell is up the animation stone? It's, it's about, it's the one where the lab takes all the Bikini Bottom up to the surface, you know, to Texas or whatnot. Ain't that something? Texas. Oh, you know, them Texas twisters. I really hate the damn animation style on that one. Little and I both are like, no, it's Them twisters, man. Yeah, I used to play in the little, they call them Dirt Devils out there when I was little in Texas. Oh, they're one of the best little things to play in. Oh, gosh. And I'm not kidding. Used to play in those. They pop up. They're a great time. Anyway, guys. Uh, I'm out of here. My cat is back asleep. And, I'm gonna grab the rest of my pecan pie in Appalachian region and eat the hell out of it for breakfast. Motherfucker. Lip lock, is that you, bitch? I can't ever tell. You're the one that got the screenshot of that shit. Y'all seen the shit? I was sent a screenshot. Lip lock's pretty proud of herself under the YouTube's not real life the other night, and I don't know, somebody made a meme or one of her crew, the criminal dipshits, after she announced to the world that she is indeed tormenting me and fucking with me in an illegal fashion in a group manner, organized online like a dumbass. And really, anybody known to be near her doing the same shit is now committing the same criminal acts as her. Now they do all connect, but you'll have number 2 there linking back to number 1 the dumb bitch posted. Never. She must need money for that feral cat ranch backup number 2. Something. Bob's dick pump, we're not sure. Nor do we care. Things were the most pathetic, hot, almost dead grandma messes I've ever seen. Terrible human being. Absolutely should be shunned. And if you're smart, you'll stay the hell away from it, especially after what it did and admitted online, unless you want to be culpable right along with it. And it's very real announced agenda around me. See, that's how it works. Now, after it's stupid, several months back, you want to be caught in there and fuck around it, well, you're going to be part of what it's doing now, aren't you? So you look like you're targeting one individual with a person that's announced that's what they're doing in a group manner. Well, that does violate federal laws online and otherwise. So y'all go ahead and keep patting toes of Lip Lock's dumb grandma ass. She's very proud of witness intimidation and such. She needs content. Her views are falling. She needs to put out 600 more psychotic posts or something. I don't know. Some bullshit that don't make a damn because only hate sells to miserable bitches. And certain really fucked up monster individuals in the world. I have lost my cup cloth. And I hate touching the bottom. I'm gonna get to my cat who matters more. And, let them do their thing. As now sadly advertised for whoever here is under number 2 that is either Lip Lock or somebody in her hive doing it, working in a concerted effort. I brush right over and see the community tabs of terror. It's dumber in a box of Arkansas rocks. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. I am. Ask the right questions. Y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever y'all are. Enjoy your small kitties or whatever other critters make you happy if you have critters. Your loved ones, your kids, your services, your pecan pie ice cream for breakfast. Hell, if you're a real adult, you go grab a giant bowl of cereal and sit on the floor. Go play some Donkey Kong or something. Some fucking original Zelda. Y'all go to the garage and break out the original Nintendo. Do it. Do the happy things. Right? Goonies never say that it die, right? My dudes. Goonies never say that. Anyway, y'all. Enjoy the vast cosmos. Be a good pebble, a good spark, and a good voice. Win where you can. And remember, they changed lives. They saved them. They changed the earth and humanity and the big things you may never see or know. They do. The little things shape everything around us every day. And they matter a great deal. So, never think the little things don't count. And there's nothing that you can't do about the big world. Or to help others. There is even a small smile at a stranger. Those are the little things every day that matter most. Okay? But y'all enjoy your Sunday, no matter what you're doing. Or maybe your Monday. You know what? Carmen San Diego's, y'all know what I mean. You have a good day. And I will catch you on the flip side. Maybe by the time I have some answers for some questions. So, we'll see. We'll see. Y'all have a good day.